Hello, comrades. Welcome back to what we are doing. This is the Tomb Raiders. We collect this for Communist Russia. Yes, together we are strong. Look at Lenin. He point to future. One where we all together. I have been told that there are American dogs around here. We must take care of the problem. It's very important, yeah? Look at those. Those birds are working together right there. But are they? They run at first sign of adversity. Not true Russians. There's nothing we can do about this. What is that? A ladder? Perhaps. If I work together with comrade friends. We climb. Thank you, comrade tree. We do it. This is the point of Russia. We work together to create things. Things that communists... things that only communists can do. Birds help. They understand communist Russia. Box help. They understand communist Russia. The CCCP will rule forever. Such as how it was meant to be. Da! What is that? Those look like bullets. We don't need those in Russia. We never have enough of them anyways. Might as well not get our hopes up. This tree for communist Russia. Where did the dog go? I saw a dog somewhere ago. Aye, stealthy communist woman. Will investigate. Elsewhere. Optional tomb. Where is this optional tomb you speak of? We will climb block wall. Does it mean communist American dogs are coming? No? We will forgive you this time. Next time do not crush Russia again. A quick total change in music. Ooh. There's quite a climbing to do. A small British girl. It was okay. We will convert her. She will understand our ways. Who knew small British girl would have her uses? So there's supposed to be something here. There is rock face I can climb. Blend in much better in this game. Let us go. I do not know what to think of this new Stalin man who is coming in to overtake Lenin. I don't know if I like him. But as true Russian, I must follow. Let us see. American dog installation we must break. You listen, just let me take the... No? Okay. Oh, I got it. Little British girl agile for her size. You figure she be weak. Like American. Perhaps Russia and Britain can get along after all. It's very unlikely though. It is now break time in the episode. To recite greatest anthem of all. The Russian national anthem. Was joke. We not to the curtains. We do not do that on show. Look at this metal. Will be used to build strong Russian railroads. What is this bag over here? Left by an American dog. Now true Russian help. Secrets revealed. What secrets have been revealed to me? None, because in Russia we know all. There is much on the map I must go gather. This game beginning to feel a bit like an Ubisoft open world game. It's a dangerous way to think, comrade. Perhaps too dangerous. What is this? Another American dog installation. We will show them that democracy is weak. Everything we do is for the people as a whole. You cannot possibly understand what Russia is about if all you are cared about is who you put in power to lead the people. Speaking of which, Lenin is a great man. He will collect wood for communist Russia. This entire thing. Very nice. It reminds me of Siberia. Here's where I come from. Nice people there. If you ignore the fact that they are starving. If they ask for food, tell them no. We can't let them get used to it. It's impossible, I say. How else are people in that place supposed to get used to these types of things? You might ask.
Markings. They're not Russian. Warning, maybe?
Let's go down the ladder and see what's down here. Isn't that Russian? Must find out what is. What is down here? You say it's not Russian. Let's look at it's poorly built. I say it's Russian. Come on. There we go. More metal for Russian railroad. What is this?
The Prophet was persecuted, and so were his followers.
I apparently cannot carry any more metal for Russia. I am sorry, Lenin.
Looks like this was abandoned in a hurry. Did the Soviets find something down there?
No. The Soviets would not abandon something that has value.
There's water down below. Sounds like a great volume.
What is this I found for Soviet Russia?
Coin with an image of a city stamped in gold.
Must be Moscow. Spitting image of Lenin I find.
And there's the Prophet. This was likely an official coin of Kitesh.
Well, we will see. True Prophet is Lenin. He show us the way. This is true ways of Russian. No way American dog could do this. Look at all this water we can clean for Russia. Perhaps our people not go thirsty for the next year. These must be ancient ruins for Russia. Is this way out? I bet there's way out. It must be the way out. No. As a Russian, we head forth into danger.
That's got to be part of the works.
I feel like if I touch that, it'd kill me. Yes, but strong like Russia.
An oil cask.
Yes, red like Russia. Strong like fire. Ooh, yes, campsite. Invest, make Russia strong. What was one that I thought was good? Increasement of natural crafting resources gathered from each source. I think I will go with this one. Yes. It is not a gun. We use reliable weapons, 6-shooter. True Russian classic.
The water's eroding everything. At this rate, there won't be much left in a few decades. It's a cistern.
Classic 6-shooter is all of Russian make. You do not understand. Of course, not that easy. American dog construction. Make everything harder. Six-shooter classic Russian weapon. Stolen by an American dog, Clint Eastwood. Was originally Russian design by, Clem Schlegengogen. Yes, very Russian name. See, unreliable. Must believe American make. Yes, good to see. This plume seemed much more in depth than last one. I promise, we will find the way out. This is exactly where I came from. It's confusing, like Moscow street road maps. Oh, it brings back muscly of when I was younger age. Me and my babushka. Oh, I remember how she used to make me my favorite food. Standard issue Russian rations. They were delicious, I would say. Never before has I treated so kindly than anybody, except for Lenin. Lenin was a great man. Never before was I treated so kindly. How do I move this? What if I jump on it? Very sturdy, flimsy platform. Hold it. We will see. We will see what the Russians can do about this, with Russian ingenuity. What is this? What does this do? Yes, I see. Excellent, I see. And it will stop the flow. I know it needs to be done. Great Russian ingenuity.
Should be able to swim through now.
Who says Russia does not do things perfectly, at all times, never wrong? American dog could never figure this puzzle. She is my British girl. She wear red like Russian. This reminds me of me spending my summers with my babushka, rummaging through waist-deep sewers to clean. It was favorite pastime, I was told. Never once did I ever complain, for I was a good Russian. If Lenin be watching this, please tell him that he is forever the greatest.
This should be more than enough oil to light the passages below, but be careful transporting it. We have not perfected the refining process, and it is still volatile. You will know the man who supervises the construction. We all do. Without his knowledge of the Earth, none of us would have survived along the difficult journey. Do not linger, and if he asks for word of his wife and child, feign ignorance. He cannot accept that they perished during our exodus, and expects them to arrive any day. We need his genius, and I fear if he saw the truth, we might lose him entirely.
Sounds weak. He does not sound like proper Russian man. Sounds like weak, not Russian person. What is this box here? Food with supplies for communist Russia. What is this? Food with supplies for communist Russia. What is this wall? This weak American wall. Interesting, I see. It's weak, like Americans. We must dig and throw into this thing. Let's put two on there just in case one fell off. Yes, excellent. Perfect. Strong like Russia. Will not fall off, I promise.
Yes, it worked.
Yes, little girl, of course it worked. We do like proper Russian people do. We use explosives to solve our problems. Also starvation. You British only wish you could understand the proper workings of Mother Russia. That can be convenient. I look like weak American dogs are too lazy to make multiple spokes. They use same ones as from beginning, despite having no advantage or disadvantage to them being here. Let us see. What is here before us? Climb ledge, small British girl. She does not do climb ledge. Climb this ledge, small British girl. This one you'll speak you about.
My love, this letter is long overdue, but I have been hard at work. When you arrive, there will be a home for you here with all the comforts we have left behind. It is a huge task ahead of us, to design and supervise the construction necessary to provide fresh water to our people. But all my labor will be paid in full when I see you and our children's faces again. We will create a new world here, the equal of everything you left behind to follow me. It will not have been in vain, as long as you and I are together.
That is good sign. He believes that we should all work together. He would make fine Russian man. What is this map? I do not believe he understands. He seems to believe his wife and child will be joining him. I should tell him they will not. They died in the Gulag. Like fools. What is this? What did you find, little British girl? Yes, use those weak British muscles. I am shocked you managed to open it.
An ancient manuscript on the gifts of the earth.
It's very interesting. It's good to learn to live off land, especially when people are starving. Perhaps there is a little hope for British dogs after all. Look at this campfire. No skill points. It's not worth time. I like that tomb. Tomb is interesting and complex. This must be where to. I wish to see where this exit takes me. Not exit out of tomb, not exit out of Kamina Russia. I would never do such thing. I strongly believe in Lenin and his ways. I am certain none of us will starve. All of my family members will very much make it out happily. No crimes will ever be committed against the general public. I am shocked with Blizzard Girl do not break from falls. She is surprisingly durable. Almost as durable as Russian. Look at this. If this were Russia, we would already have railroad built down here. Think of all the no resources we could get out of that place. Like true Russian, we milk everything for its resources and give nothing to the people. And by nothing I mean everything. To all people equally. Such is the way that we are taught. Because Lenin is a great man. Not the better way to be. You're like talking very new bad. Music is getting very intense. And we're not even inside yet. I do not like clowns, that is what I'm getting at. Let us drop down, like true Russian. Oh, I remember back with my babushka. What is that? Oh, I need some sort of fire arrow, I bet. It is covered in white cloth. A bit of a glass bridge they trapped in here. There's Wolfer. Hello, Mr. Plipper. How are you? I missed. I should have just taken the shot. Yes, delicious pellets. Yes, delicious pellets. Pellets more useful to us Russians. What is this monolith here?
Not quite confident enough with my Russian to make this out, but it seems to show a map of some sort.
Yes, dumb little British girl, you could not understand Russian. Not on same level. What is this map here? I do not know how to read it because I am not very well educated, but I believe I know better than a girl who speaks 4 languages. Possibly more. They don't really establish how much she speaks. To sing the song of my people. Da, da, da. I saw a wolf club in here, but no wolfling cave. I said something new. It was not okay. But like strong Russian man, I will continue forward. I will find what that is moving. And I will put it to a stop. I will make it understand the way of the Russian people. Is it all? Did I come in here for some pellets? Well, I mean, I guess it is just a side cave. It was not a real tomb. Perhaps it was the case for last area too. Was not true Russian tomb. Well, I have lots of materials left over for when I need them. There's no true Russian wolf. Also, I cannot skin him. There he goes. Skinning has been successful. Well, I would like to thank all of you, true communist comrades, for watching this. And any American dogs, may this convince you that we are truly the better ones. Any Canadians, we are indifferent. Please do not send your secret services after us. And I guess I will have to see you guys next time. On True Communist Royal Croft. The most truest communist of all.